What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk. Let me straighten up my setup here a little. All right. Make sure we good. Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? What's up, TD? We're looking great. Yes, sir. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Anthony, all good. All right, cool, man. Awesome. Hey, guys. All right, so we got a lot of topics today we're going to talk about, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop up these live streams, and I'm going to make each topic, so just in case people don't want to talk about one topic, a lot of people have been saying, hey, man, these 2-hour streams, I like them, but sometimes they're too long, and this and that, and this. Blue TD didn't call me back. Bree, man, you're going to have to stop with all that. But I'm going to break these up, guys. I got about 6 topics today that I want to talk about, so we're going to do 6 different live streams, and I'm going to bring it to y'all. Oh, play nice, Carter. Everybody on spring break this week. But anyway, what's up, TD? What part of Florida are you in? I'm in Fort Pierce. Shout out to Fort Pierce in the house, y'all. I am in Central Florida. I will not tell which city because we got some crazy people in this world. And, you know, they might be hanging out in the highway, be like, where's TD? Where's TD at? I don't know. I'll just mess with y'all. But anyway, man, first topic of the day, y'all, we're going to talk about Minkah Fitzpatrick. The Miami Dolphins organization has made it clear that they are going to start Minkah Fitzpatrick at one position this year, guys. That's number one on the docket today, okay? Finally, I like this, okay? We need to start Minkah Fitzpatrick at one position. Go ahead and let him be a staple in the NFL, okay? Let him have his position. Let him become a star at that position and let it be what it is. My biggest concern with all of this, man, what position is it going to be? And maybe y'all can help me out with this. You know, what position is it going to be? I mean, let me know. What do y'all think they're going to stick Minkah Fitzpatrick at? I'm going to give y'all a little bit. Y'all let me know, what do y'all think the position is going to be since they say he will play one position this year? What position will it be? I wish TD Sports talked about the Canes now that we're back home. You know, I might, Bree. I might, all right? I might talk about the Canes. I had to take a lot of research on my end, man, because, I mean, McCain's been letting me down for a while. Somebody said safety, free safety. I want him at safety. He's the best at safety, corner. What did he do best in college? I would go with that. Nickel. He did the nickel best in college. At safety, free safety. All right, so watch this, y'all. Who's playing free safety for the Miami Dolphins right now? Y'all let me know. Who's playing free safety for the Miami Dolphins right now? And y'all already know I know. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know. Let me see if y'all putting 2 and 2 together, man. So, what's up, TD? Hope everything is well with you and your family. Appreciate you, Tariq Huggins. Much love, man. Yes, we're all good, man. We settling into our new place, man. Just enjoying it. He was the best at nickel last year. More potential at safety to the talented to be Minkah. I mean, McDonald, quarterback. All right, so only one person answered it, but McDonald, TJ McDonald, right? So, y'all tell me this, because I'm going to ask y'all some questions, all right? If he's going to be playing one position next year, and he's going to be playing safety, free safety, so are you telling me they're going to bench McDonald? So is that what you're telling me? Because I'm going to tell you now, a number 1 overall pick ain't finna get benched. Minkah's not getting benched. So are they benching TJ McDonald? Y'all think that's going to happen? Is that what y'all think is going to happen? Lonzo Ball, get out of here, man. We have 2 strong safeties playing both safety positions now. Exactly. I think Fitzpatrick needs to play the free safety if we still have both of them on the team, or I should say all 3. Okay. All right. Put McDonald at linebacker. Trade him. I don't think they're in the market of trading McDonald right now. I'll tell y'all that. McDonald might be turned into a linebacker. I haven't even thought about that scenario, but thank y'all, because now I can put that in my mind frame of a possibility given the linebacker situation that we're in. I'm kind of weary about this, okay? Because nah, you don't release him, man. What happens if Rashad Jones go down? What happened if Minkah go down? Then you ain't got nobody. You ain't gonna release TJ, man. We're not releasing him, all right? Never. McDonald will not get benched. That's my thought process. My thought process is McDonald's not gonna get benched, okay? And I don't think Rashad Jones is getting benched either. Okay? This is why I've been saying all this time Rashad Jones has a huge possibility of being traded. I've been saying this for quite some time. But for the Miami Dolphins to come out and say Minkah Fitzpatrick will start and basically play one position, which is basically solidifying this is your future, kid, then it's like, okay, who's on the chopping block? Because I personally don't believe TJ McDonald is going to be benched. They could possibly trade Jones and put McDonald as strong safety. Possibly, but ain't it funny that Rashad Jones is the only big name that ain't been mentioned in trades, even though you heard it here, TD Fans Talk been telling y'all that Rashad Jones, he's probably going to be traded. They're going to get an asset. They're going to get an asset for him. Not to mention, Greer just told us we got 12 draft picks for next year already. We got 12 draft picks for next year already. And there's still things that need to be done, and it could be more. Those are his exact words. Those are his exact words, y'all. We got 12 picks already. So, TJ is too slow to play linebacker, LOL. I don't know. I just looked at the possibility of him playing linebacker given the problem we have at linebacker. But this is a debacle. Something's going to have to happen. Some move will be made. Something will happen because it has to at this point, guys. Come on, man. You just literally solidified and said TJ McDonald, it is what it is. I mean, not TJ McDonald, but Minkah Fitzpatrick is going to be playing one position and starting. So be on the lookout. Don't be surprised if Rashad Jones is gone or something happens, man. Don't be surprised, okay? And I don't want to hear anything about, well, Minkah maybe is going to start in the nickel. No, he's not going to start in the nickel. Let me tell you why he ain't going to start in the nickel, in my opinion. Now, if they do start him in the nickel, then I got a real head scratcher, okay? Because I'm assuming, now don't get me wrong, this is an assumption by me, so, it could be wrong. But I'm assuming Bobby McCain is going back to the nickel and going there to stay. That's what they paid him for. Why am I assuming that? Because they come out, what's this? They come out today and say that Greer says it, okay? Greer says Eric Rowe has an opportunity to start at corner opposite Xavier Howard next year. Eric Rowe has a shot. I can't see Eric Rowe having a shot at starting and you putting Bobby McCain on the bench. When Bobby McCain, you paid him big time nickel money. And what he's getting, some of y'all may be like, that ain't big money. For a nickel it is. Matter of fact, the fact remains, he's the highest paid nickel in the league. One moment, y'all. What's up, man? You're a mess. But yeah, man. He's the highest paid nickel in the NFL. Some people still don't know that. Bobby McCain is the highest paid nickel in the NFL. So with that being said, I can't see Bobby coming off of the bench by putting Minkah in the nickel. You ain't pay him all that money for nothing. Bobby McCain is a bum. And Kenneth Williams, you are so wrong. You see, Kenneth, you got to study football and you got to watch the situational football, okay? I know why you said Bobby McCain is a bum. Because Bobby McCain looked like a bum last year. You know why he looked like a bum last year? Because he never belonged at corner. He should have never been at the corner last year. He was at the corner because we had nobody else over there and they were utilizing Minkah in the nickel. But that's not what they brought. That's not what they paid Bobby McCain for. They paid Bobby McCain to be one of the best nickels in the league. And the year before, he proved he can be one of the best nickels in the league. Bobby McCain is legit at nickel. He is legit at the nickel. Now, is he better than Minkah at the nickel? That's an argument. And matter of fact, I'll go out on a limb right now and say it's an argument, but no. But it's close, but no. But he's a good nickel. He's a good nickel, covering those slot guys, okay? But having him on the outside, yes, he did look like a bum last year on the outside. But it was where he was never supposed to be. And that's what I hate. A player like Bobby McCain, luckily he got his big money, right? But a player like Bobby McCain, he gets a bad rap for being out of position last year. So, I think Minkah is more impactful at nickel. I just said it, yes, Minkah is more impactful at nickel, but Bobby McCain at nickel and Minkah at safety is more impactful collectively. Because if you put Minkah at the nickel, then first off, you don't have a home for Bobby, and now you have a situation where you're not utilizing your best talents on the field. So I get what you're saying. Minkah is better suited in the nickel, but as a collective group, Bobby is better suited at the nickel and Minkah at the safety. Now, Minkah is a better nickel, but collectively, that's how you have to look at it from a team perspective, man. Okay. One moment, y'all. Let me respond to something real quick. That's all they have. So that's how you have to look at it, man. I'm telling y'all now. Stop looking at last year if you want to grade Bobby McCain. Please don't. Please don't look at last year if you're grading this man. Because he was out of position. Especially when Xavier Howard went out. It was just a debacle all over the field. Everybody was out of position, okay? So this is something that we really got to keep our eye on. I'm really curious. What is the organization going to do? You come out and literally say Eric Rowe has an opportunity to start opposite of Xavier Howard. So, and that doesn't mean he's going to start, but at the end of the day, we still ain't got nobody over there, so it's actually a good chance for him to start. I mean, I couldn't imagine them putting Bobby back out there. I couldn't imagine it unless, hey, once again, you put it on the coaching staff and he might be that difference. The coaching staff might be that difference maker that makes Bobby even a good corner. But based off of what we know right now, I'm not feeling it. That's one question that we have no idea. I don't care what speculations we have. I don't care what they decide. The reality is we have no idea what's going to happen in that secondary, who's going to be where, and if one or two of those guys are even still going to be on the roster. So keep a lookout on Rashad Jones, possible trade, okay? Because when Greer said yesterday, when he said, we have 12 draft picks for next year, and we still got stuff that we're trying to do right now, and it could be more. So be on the lookout, y'all. Jones has a huge contract, though. Exactly, but at the end of the day, look what they're doing with Quinn. They're willing to trade and pay some of the salary just to get out of salary cap prison for next year. One moment. What's wrong? What you doing? You ain't gonna be breaking that stuff. But yeah, it's all about getting out of salary cap prison, and I'll be honest with you, we've already gotten out of it, okay? We've already gotten out of salary cap prison. Put it down. Put it down. All right. So, hey, just be on the lookout for it, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. Tankersley gotta go. Yo, TD, you living in Florida now? Yes, I'm home, baby. I'm home. Tankersley young. He can battle with Rowe. Possibly. But, hey, I'm going to tell you now. Eric Rowe might hold that position down at the end of the day, y'all. TD, if Jones is traded, what happens then? If Jones is traded, Minkah goes to the safety. Okay? Minkah will go to the safety. Bobby McCain will go to the nickel. Eric Rowe is going to be on that outside opposite Xavier Howard. There you have it. TJ McDonald in the same spot. That's what's going to happen. I see it possible. I see it possibly happening with the trade because the only issue is depth. once again, what are we going to bring in some middle of the road players for depth, or, you know, we don't have the depth. So I can see all these guys possibly still remaining on the roster, which is going to give the Miami Dolphins a situation of who plays. But again, if this is the Patriot way, it doesn't matter who starts because they all will play. A lot to be seen, man. Y'all might see a whole different culture of football. A lot to be seen. Me personally, I don't like Rashad Jones' contract. I mean, given the situation that we're in as a team and everything right now anyway, I'm going to be honest. I like Rashad Jones as a player, but I don't want him. I don't want him on the roster anymore. If we're going to go in this direction and go ahead and free up salary cap jail, then I say go ahead and get rid of him. One moment, guys. Hello? Oh, I'm live right now. Shout out Anthony Feliso with the donation. Dolphins will be over 500. Remember, I said it. Hey, I'm with you, man. What's going on, man? Are you okay? All right, I'll chat with you. Love you. All right. But yes, hey, I'm gonna remember Anthony. Trust me, I'm with you. I'm actually starting to lean towards a successful season. I'm starting to lean towards a successful season. Whole bunch of no big names and still winning. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. Jones gambles too much. Yeah, we know that's what caused all that trouble with the sideline and all that mess, man. He takes chances. And when they work, he wants to be praised for them. But when they don't work, he's giving up a touchdown or a big play when we should come off the field. But he feels that he's earned that right. He's a pro bowler. He's a baller. He does his thing. He feels he's earned that right. And at the end of the day, that's not how it works, especially not with no Flores. Flores ain't finna be hearing that. He might be out of here, y'all. Y'all just keep an eye on that situation, all right? Can you please read my comment from before? Anthony Milano. Oh, I want the Dolphins to draft Michael Jackson from Miami. Men the first round. What's your opinion on Michael Jackson? Right now, I have none on him, man. I have no opinion on Michael Jackson. You know, they're making this special on TV about everything that happened with Michael Jackson in the past and this and that. I just don't know what. I'm just playing with y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. No, but Michael Jackson, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. As far as the fit in Miami, I'll probably have to go study him up a little more, look at some more film, look at his strengths, his weaknesses, take a look at his eyes, feet, and his awareness overall, you know, as a player. I don't see him as a first-round guy, in my opinion. You know, y'all may think so. I don't see him as a first-round guy, and not at 13. So we'll see. I'll go do a little bit more research. Make sure you remind me of that. Email me, and then I can take care of a video on that if you want me to, man. Let's see here. Can you please read? Oh, that's not the Patriot way. It sure ain't, man. It ain't the Patriot way with that Rashad Jones stuff, man. Everybody got to do their job. Ain't no such thing as gambling. You gamble, you out of there. That's the Patriot way. Brian Flores is speaking to the media live right now. Awesome, man. I usually wait till he's done and then go back and view it and analyze everything he says, man. Michael Jackson is nice, but not that early. If Haskins is available, should we take him? At 13? If Haskins is available at 13, that depends. My first thought is if Haskins is available at 13, we're going to pull the trigger. Okay? But if it ain't gonna happen anyway. I was gonna say if the top defensive tackle available, we're gonna take him over Haskins. That's a fact. I promise y'all that. You ain't gotta believe me, but I promise you that, but I don't think he'll be available. But yeah, that's a good possibility that we will take him. As a matter of fact, if I was on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being yes, we will take him, 1 being no, we won't, I would say I'm at an 8. We will take Haskins at that pick. That's not the Patriot first. Nah, he's 2-3 round. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, maybe 3rd, but you know, that's me being tough on these kids, man. I like Haskins, but I would rather get a D lineman. That's what I was saying. Defensive tackle we would take first. if a really good one that we knew was going to be day one, like Tunsil was for us, we would take him over Haskins. But we'll see, man. OT from Florida. All right, shout out, pay homage. But yeah, y'all. So again, keep your eyes peeled, man. Keep them peeled. Keep your eyes open for this situation in our secondary. What is going to happen if everybody's on the roster? Who's the odd man out sitting on the sideline? And that's where it gets interesting. I mean, all signs lead to TJ McDonald, but I just don't see it happening because he's good at his position. He's good enough at his position. Everybody else you put over there, you know, I mean, you could say Minkah, but I don't like Minkah in that on that side of the safety because I like him to be more impactful coming in that box sometimes. So it just depends on the scheme that the defense runs as well. Again, it may all work out with everybody because, again, the Patriot way is everybody will play. It doesn't even seem like nobody's starting, even though there are some non-starters, because they're going to be shifting players in and out depending on the scheme, depending on the down, all of that. So we shall see, but you got to keep an eye on it. But I am happy that they said Minkah will play one position. It's just tell us, what position will that be? So that's the big key, y'all. What position will that be? I have a gut feeling Dolphins may pick Will Grier later in the draft. Possibly. I don't want Haskins in the first, QB in the third or fourth. You're okay with your linebackers. Why not linebacker in the first round? Hell no, I'm not okay with our linebackers. I just did a video on this the other day. We talked about it in that long live stream about the linebackers. No, we're in trouble at the linebacker position, man. Hold on. We're in trouble at the linebacker position. And that's where my biggest concern. But again, I said, you know what? I'm going to stay away from talking about the linebackers so much because I'm putting that on Flores and his staff. Excuse me. We have young linebackers, Raekwon McMillan, Jerome Baker. Listen, I'm putting it on them to touch those guys and show us by game 5 to 7 next year, hey, look at the progress they're making. Okay, I like that. So make that a priority in the first TD. No. I can't make linebacker a priority in the first when we've already used valuable assets for the last 2 years on linebackers. Those are good draft picks, you know, the rounds. And those guys are supposed to turn out for us. I can't go out and say, hey, go grab that top linebacker for our first round pick this year when I have full faith in the defensive guru in Flores that he is going to touch those guys and either one of them is going to blossom into that good linebacker. But I don't want to touch linebacker until possibly next year unless we touch linebacker in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th round this year. Now, I am all in for a defensive tackle over linebacker in the first round any day, though. Because a part of our problems at the linebacker position as well is the fact that last year, every offense we played against got to that second level. They got to the second level with the linebackers. Can we get a defensive tackle that'll minimize how many times they get to that second level first? That's where my priority is. Defensive tackle over anything other than offensive line. I don't care what they do on the offensive line. They can use the 13th pick, the 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick. I won't be mad. No matter what they do on the offensive line, no matter what they use on the offensive line, I don't care if it was a waste where we didn't have to go offensive line again. I don't care. You won't hear nothing negative from me. I don't care. First round. I don't care if all 12 picks were offensive linemen. I mean, I do, but y'all get my point. Come on, man. That's how I feel about it. At the end of the day, you can never go wrong on the offensive line. But when it comes to defense, your number one option, get me a defensive tackle. Get me a defensive tackle. Up that middle. Period. After that, get me a linebacker. If you can. If you can. Because we're so short on the D-line, man. Don't think just because we need a D tackle, we don't need D ends. We need D ends too now. Trenches. Nothing but trench. I mean, not nothing but that's my concern. My top priority is trenches. Over quarterback. Over quarterback, y'all. My top priority is nothing but trenches. You can't go wrong either way. Period. I don't care. You can have your opinions about it, but that's where I stand on that. What should you expect in return for Rashad Jones trade? Rashad Jones at this point, man, you'll be lucky to get you a third round. And let me tell you why. His age. If you can go try to get you a third round pick, or you go get you a second round pick and give up a fifth or something like that. You give the team you're trading with a fifth and and give them Rashad for a second. You know, something like that if you can. But that's what you look for. You ain't get no first round pick from a player his age. And it ain't like he ain't had his injuries. It ain't like he ain't getting older. It ain't like he wasn't as explosive. Still good, you know? So, and honestly, I mean, I could be wrong, but to me, getting a second, giving up a fifth and Rashad is a steal for us. You know? I wouldn't be surprised if I get a headline. Miami Dolphins trade Rashad Jones for a fourth round pick. That might still be okay, that's still good. Okay. I mean, that's just the reality, man. I mean, we can sit here and say, no, well, I'd rather just hold on to a player for 2 years. And are we Super Bowl bound? You know, the fan in me, hell yeah. The TD fans talking me is, I mean, not likely. Not likely. So that's where I am on that. Yes, we have 0 legit starters on the D-line and 1 legit starter on O-line. I think D-line should be our #1 priority. I'm with you, man. Same sentiments, man. Yes, sir. Ed Oliver. Yep. Yeah. Yes, O-line all day. Who is the O-line coach, TD? You know what? On offense or defense, first of all. And I'll make sure and look it up because I think we have 2 on the. Nah, let me look it up. So Anthony, would you still draft the safety after getting 4 or 5 rounds for Jones? No. Why would we draft the safety when Minkah's just gonna go fill that spot? No, you ain't drafting the safety because you're young. You got Minkah back there and TJ on the other side, but you do go in free agency and pick up somebody to back them up. Matter of fact, since you got an older Rashad Jones, you can go in free agency right now. There are 4 really good safeties that are in free agency, but they're 30 years old. They're 31. What's the difference? Rashad Jones. So, but now instead of paying $19 million, now we can go ahead and say, hey, you want to play safety for us, Barry, or one of those guys? You want to go play safety for us? We'll go ahead and give you $3 million. I mean, you might get it for 3. You might get it for $3 or $4 million. You could be a backup to these guys. That's the way to go. And then next year or later in this draft, maybe you get an extra guy or replacement. Wait, one moment. Oh. What's up, man? You done playing? You say hi? Say hi. You say hi? You see yourself, huh? Carter, you just running around here being bad. But anyway, man, you gonna cut the live stream off? Look at you acting all jealous, man. All right, come on. Come on, you can be in the stream too, both of y'all. All right, y'all ready? Come on, we're gonna talk about you in 20, I don't know, 35 or something, coming out of the draft, Miami Dolphins first round pick. Number 32 overall, first round pick for the Miami Dolphins. I wonder if some of y'all understood what I meant by that. He's gonna be they're gonna be the 32nd pick for the Dolphins. You know why they're gonna be 32nd? Because whatever year before they come in, we still winning the Super Bowl, baby. What's up, TD? That's Anthony suggested, TD. That's what Anthony suggested. Cool. What's wrong? I forgot it is your nap time. You getting groggy. TD, I'm scared of TJ McDonald being injury prone and Trey Jones. I think we should draft a strong safety this year. 2 players in the top 50 is a lot of ammo. There's a lot of ammo. Depends on what position, honestly. I agree with you big time, TD. That drafting a safety didn't add up to me. No, not at all. I mean, if you're going 5th or 6th round and you got the guy that you want, maybe. But no. You spot on, Bree. What's up, TD? What up, Kenan? Hey, buddy. Cowboys future. Get out of here with that crap. Trade for Rosen. I see what you did there, number 32. See, somebody understood what I meant. Sam gets it. Do you think we're tanking? If not, what are you going about our QB problem? Gosh, like I said, we got 6 topics to talk about today. This was just one, talking about the Minkah Fitzpatrick situation. He will start at one position, and that leaves a whole bunch of questions with Greer coming out saying Eric Rowe has a shot at starting at opposite of Xavier Howard. So somebody's going to be the odd man out. And that's going to be interesting because that's immediate competition already at every position. Minkah Fitzpatrick is giving TJ McDonald competition. Minkah Fitzpatrick is giving Rashad Jones competition because Rashad Jones might even be out the door. He knows he's at risk. Bobby McCain has competition because if those 2 safeties make it and Minkah's in the nickel, Bobby's the odd man. Eric Rowe is giving competition because that's where Bobby might have to end up. The only one that's not going to have competition is Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's the only one. And matter of fact, if you think about it, that has to be a good feeling as a rookie that deep down inside, even though he's humble, he can deep down without saying it, say, I'm the only lock. I'm the only lock on the defense. I know some of y'all, Xavier Howard. We'll talk about him in another video coming up real soon, okay? Because you know what? That's going to be my next video. That's going to be my next video. Y'all come back to me in about 5 minutes because I'm going to get him a good bottle and put him down for his nap. And y'all come back to me in about 5 minutes. We're going to talk about Xavier Howard. I'm going to tell y'all, Greer's around here talking about Xavier Howard, and I'm going to tell you what he's really saying. He's hiding something, okay? And I'm going to tell you what I really read out of what he's saying. It's a little trickery there. And I'm going to talk to y'all about it. Y'all tune in about 5 minutes, man. We're going to talk about it because he's talking about giving Xavier Howard the big money. But there was fine language in between it, and we're going to talk about it in about 5 minutes, man. This TD Fans Talk. Thank y'all for y'all love. Thank y'all for y'all support. Y'all come back and join me in about 5 minutes, and we're going to go in on Xavier Howard. Topic number 2, baby. Xavier Howard. Talk to y'all soon. Peace!